Hello guys, it's Smoking Jesus again. Just responding to a video I just saw of Injustice, Gods Among Us, the new Doomsday reveal. Yes, Doomsday, one of my favorite Superman villains, at least the Superman foils. For a long time Superman didn't have a real, apart from Darkseid and a few others, really great villains that he could go toe to toe with, and Doomsday is obviously one of them. Really, great foil, great character, and the gameplay on Doomsday is absolutely excellent. Just watched the video. Really excited for the game. Haven't been into gaming for a while, but definitely Injustice Gods Among Us. Got to get it. So that one's going to be my late Christmas present to myself. Um, One thing I want to talk about. This is going to be a bit of a rant. I wanted to talk about. They've confirmed, obviously, and we've seen the gameplay of a Green Lantern villain in Sinestro. Batman obviously has his villains with the Joker and Bane. And Superman now has, like quite a collection of villains. Lex Luthor, Doomsday are in it. So my question is, I just finished reading the latest Injustice comic. I've actually really enjoyed that series, a great series if you haven't read it. My question is, why no Wonder Woman villains? I want a Wonder Woman villain. She's one of my favorite characters, as you probably know by now, if you've seen my videos, and I think she deserves one. And she's got a great collection of rogues. She's got a great collection of villains, very underrated. Especially in recent years, her rogues have become like much better. I'm not talking about Azarello's New 52 or JMS's Odyssey. Just kind of skipping over that, although I hear there's some interesting characters or villains in that. I wasn't too impressed by Odyssey and not too impressed by the beginning of the New 52 Wonder Woman. But prior to that, especially in Gail Simone's run and Greg Rucka, you had some really great additions to her rogues. And I think this is a really good time, especially with talks of movies and stuff like that going on, to try and introduce her rogues to the mainstream. I was glad to see Ares feature in her the new Injustice Gods Among Us comic. Had a really interesting role, some interesting stuff to say. I wasn't sure. I mean, he was made to look a bit weak, but I wasn't sure if that was part of his game or not. Like, he's very devious Ares, so it possibly could be part of some ploy. And the chemistry between Wonder Woman and Ares was great as per usual. So it would be good. I know he's going to be in this game, but I'm hoping he's a playable character. I had a hope. I think it's a very far-fetched hope that he might be the boss, that he might be the puppeteer pulling the strings behind this whole scenario of the brave new world that Injustice Gods Among Us is set in. But anyway, I think it'll be a cool idea. I think he could, he's got these two forms. He's got the cool armor, Roman Greco stroke demonic armor, but he's also got the human form, and they could kind of play around with that. I think he could fight in the human form first, using his technopathy powers, his ability to control weapons, and his necromancy powers, his ability to raise the dead, plus his ability to feed off the energies or the psychic energies of war. These are all very cool powers that would fit well into that world. You could make some very interesting kind of ways of kind of showing those particular powers. So I'd like to see, definitely him in Justice League's Gods Among Us. And I even have an idea for like a super move for him. It would be like really cool. He goes from human form and then ends up using his technopathy to like summon all these missiles from the sky. They blow up the character he's facing, and then they're surrounded by this kind of like hellfire, and he walks up to them slowly as he summons like these zombie demons to like fight them for a while and then hold them down, and he walks slowly up to them methodically with his big sword now in his armor and cuts them, like slices them through the chest or stabs them through the chest. That's a really cool finishing move. I mean, it's unlikely to happen that way, but it will be cool to see that character in, especially out of all of her rogues. And she deserves one in there, and Ares just makes sense to the whole scenario. So since he's in the comic, there's still a hope that he can be in it. But tell me what you think. Let me know if you think Ares will be in it, if he'll be a playable character, and any characters you would like to see in it, or Wonder Woman villains, or any villains you would like to see in it that are already in it. So like and subscribe. Thank you very much.